despicable policies that endangers the public safety, endangers the lives of the employees, and puts law enforcement in a bind because they've handcuffed law enforcement. They've invited all the homeless on the trains because it's a sanctuary for the homeless. So you have a mobile homeless shelter on wheels costing billions of dollars a year, and they can't understand why people go to transit systems around the entire world. I mean, we're not talking just the United States. The entire world, you go to transit systems and they run clean. Japanese subways, you could probably eat off the floor of a Japanese subway.
It's trauma.
That's how clean the place is.
A lot of people don't know how to take care of themselves. My mother does not know how to take care of herself.
Cops everywhere enforcing the law, enforcing
the law. What is the law when the cops don't even know the own law? They don't even know the law.
They have for law and order in Japan. And why can't we do that in LA? Well, apparently the crowd that's running the board has decided that enforcing the law is an act of racism. You heard it here.
No,
it's racist to enforce the law. Because all this says, oh, look, this one group is being targeted because they have a...
It's corruption. It's favoritism. It's people running away. It's like...
It's too bad, really.
It's like what my mom did. She let my dad beat the fuck out of us. She let it happen for money. She wanted that money so bad that she let us get beaten. We were casino baby. We were casino money for her.
It's not the problem of law enforcement.
But
the problem is that the people
she never saw anything wrong with it. But in another eyes, it would be wrong. But when it comes to her, oh, no, I didn't do anything wrong. No, I don't need jail time. And then her friends will back her up. Yeah, she's a good mother. She would never do anything to hurt her kids, this and that. So more, our voice doesn't matter. Our voice didn't matter then, and it doesn't matter now. It doesn't make sense.
In equity, we could release all the homicide maniacs and say, hey, you know what, in the interest of equity, let's make sure we have parity in terms of kind of representation, homicidal.
Okay, this guy, like, he needs to step down. He has no idea what he's doing. He has no idea what he's doing. He's lost touch with reality. What's really going on? Corruption. What's going on? It's discrimination. It's racist. It's people not taking respect. It's
feel intimidated by law and order.
The judge and lawyers, it's the teachers, it's corruption. For instance, I'm making a documentary. My bells. I'm wearing my bells, and it's gonna be loud. That's one. It's gonna be heard. I'm tired of this shit. Javier Mora. So Javier Mora, suicide is prevented 100%. And the people that are making fun of me, like the family members, of Lauren Tapia's family members, they're laughing at my post. They're laughing. They want me to die. They have done witchcraft on me, and yet they hide behind this Jesus and God. You can't. All right. Well, that's why you are there and I'm here. You can't keep abusing somebody and thinking that you're gonna get away with it. It's a murder. You can't kill me and think that you're gonna get away with it. And that's what you're doing. You are literally. You took away my kids. You killed me. 3 years I've not seen my kids. So, I don't know him. I just know that he was supposed to be something great. Like, he was supposed to be up there. He's not supposed to be where he's at right now. And that is because of the people that he was around. Rick, Sergio Watland, and he's related to Eric Watland. They're gonna come up with Chris and Nancy, and Rick Tapia. Oh, so many witches are going down. It's amazing. This witch, So um Dan's sister Susie Escamilla, mother-in-law, she was telling me about something that she dug up something, and there was a picture and hair, and it was dug up, and she asked her mother-in-law what it was, and she didn't know. Her mother-in-law claimed she didn't know, or something like that. But yet I see Gloria, they're pointing at Gloria, witch, and then she shows all the signs. Classic case of a witch. A black widow. So she was sent, like, it's scary how all that shit unfolded, and how Javier, their brother, was triggered. I heavily believe that this all could have been prevented. Javier's death could have been prevented, and it should have been prevented. Like, as a mother, oh my god, as a mother, like, you died hoping that you're going to see your kids live out their full life on earth. But you're dead, but you want to see your kids succeed. And what do you know? You see your kids being abused and neglected, and then the next thing you know, your son's up there with you in heaven, and you're so fucking pissed. And then it's like, now you're looking still at more drama. Your sister said that she was going to protect and watch your kids, and she didn't. If anything, she failed, and she wanted to see, she was jealous. Sex. My ancestors were saying the land of rabbits, and then that brought me back to Spain, and I'm like, well, I only know English. So this was all part of this whole fucking plan. My grandma comes up, and my grandpa comes up. My Grammy, and my grandpa used to live in Santa Ana. They were white. Well, my grandpa fit in Santa Ana because he was a cowboy. He fit in. He was racist as fuck. So how I communicated with him was either with jokes, karaoke, or baseball. Other than that, it was Trump. It was gotta get the Mexicans out. Gotta get it back to how it was, like how my mom. Like, it's just Jesus and God. Like, I remember asking him, "Who's God?" I asked him, "Who's Jesus?" And he gets mad. He gets triggered. Don't question it. You don't question it. You just do what you. It's like he yelled. He got mad. And I'm like, I don't understand. I don't like it. I don't. So my grandpa comes back because he hasn't finished business, and I cried to that fucker. I cried to that motherfucker. And you boys, I filmed it because that Mary. Like, I wanted closure from him, but I had a fucking black widow on my side, Mary, that took him, that actually killed him. My grandpa served, he was a vet. He served in the Korea War. He served for his country, and what did the country do for him? Not a goddamn thing. If anything, they MK Ultra him with his fucking wife, my grandmother, and voila, they created my fucking mom. So, my mom saw her meal ticket was her kids, was money. It was all for money. My grandma brings in 17 and my grandpa is 17. And my grandma also brings in 18, 19. And that belongs to Westminster, Santa Ana, and Irvine. Newport. And then like Costa Mesa just comes with the territory. Which is funny because Costa Mesa just brings me back to Mission Viejo and in San Juan Capistrano. So I'm like, that is just weird because there's a big gap right there. Irvine connects me to Bixby Knolls. And I remember in Garden Grove, there's a Bixby Street. And there's a dolphin, like there's a dolphin school. I forgot what the school was. I think it's probably Bixby Elementary. I don't fucking know. I don't remember. Anyways. They bring in the song, that one song, I'm Stuck in the Middle with You, Stuck in the Middle with You. So I'm a medium psychic, but since I disconnected from people a long time ago, I disconnected from people when I started the PTA. I tried with the teachers. I tried. That was my last. I tried to fit in. Where do I fit in this world? What can I do? What do I? So Anderson Elementary School, when I did the PTA, when I was volunteering my time, being president, and helping out. On top of that, because I had helped out years before with my kids' school, I was always heavily involved. In Mears, I was treasurer for Collins class, preschool. So I was always helping out. I was always volunteering. I never got the help or support that I needed from the teachers and staff. Nothing. I did get some help. Bonnie helped, but she had her work and she had her life and she had grandkids. But Bonnie helped. She helped, and she stepped up. And Annie, what Annie could do. But those were the only two people that I remember that was actually helping me, like, fulfill what their job was. But I'm talking about the teachers and staff, what they're supposed to be doing, and the principal failed me. These teachers, like, are you kidding me? You're gonna throw mental health. You're gonna go now. Oh, you have mental. You need to seek help. Everyone has said that to me now. Everyone. Thanks for nothing. I knew this was gonna happen. I knew I had to be alone to find out, like, I knew that this being alone was going to be my healing. This was going to be like my savior. This is going to be like, oh, was something that I needed. I truly needed. But the outcome of this was, the outcome that I'm dealing with now is that murder. This was truly murder. I cannot keep going on because this is genocide. These teachers need to take responsibility and accountability for what they've done. They knew what they did and they're running away and they're saying, oh, you have mental illness. They're trying to silence my voice for a fucking goddamn paycheck. I am not going to leave this earth knowing that my brother could have been living a better life. And I know I gave my brother hell that he shouldn't have, but I did that finding out what is wrong. These fucking drugs, these prescription drugs that my brother was forced to take. He was forced to take these fucking pills, and they changed his fucking attitude. They fucking made him into something he wasn't, and he knew that. And he kept telling us, but we didn't understand it at the time. Now as a mother, I fucking know I will never give my kids' children pills. I will fucking listen to my kids, and I'm listening to them right now. And I don't like what I see and hear. And these fucking teachers are in my way, trying to tell me what to do and what to believe and how to believe. And it has to stop. And now they're forcing me to stay alive and saying I have a mental illness, but stay alive because your kids are going to remember you. Your kids need you, but where are they now? I'm being separated by these fucking teachers that are trying to make money off these kids. They abused me and they abused these kids. The whole school district, it's been happening. What about the rulers in school being hit, putting on a dumb hat, like a hat, or putting it in a corner, being pointed out, like brainwashing here. We don't need this education. We don't even know how to fend for ourselves. A massive earthquake's gonna happen. I don't want to live. I don't need to live. I don't want to live. I want to die. I'm manifesting my death. I'm asking my dad to pick me up every fucking goddamn day. Why do I fucking need to stay here, Dad? Thanks, Dad. Thanks, grandmother. Thanks, grandfather. But the universe, when I say that, I know exactly who I'm talking to. To my fucking mom's side. Because another side of my grandfather and my grandpa, like, there's two parts. There's my dad's side, and there's my mom's side. My dad didn't know his side, but my mom did. My mom chose to be fucking selfish. Certain parts she chose because she liked the money. She had sexual addictions. And it showed, and it's disgusting. And she used us. The fact that Lauren Tapia used my sister and my sister is doing this, there's going to be consequences. And it sucks because before my grandpa died, like, I'm talking to the ancestors. I'm talking to my grandmother. Like, I'm talking to his future self as well. His spirit guides. And I'm also talking to the mountains in Riverside, like, at the time, like, how is this gonna play out? Because I don't want him to come to me after death. I really don't want that fucker to come to me, because he should have came to me in human form. Why do I have to keep getting dead people coming to me when they should have came to me? So that's what my dad was preparing me for, was Lauren Tapia coming to me dead. And I was crying my eyes out, like, I don't want him to come to me dead. Like, I don't want him to die. I don't want that, because I saw Javier in a casket, and his person, his mate, his soulmate, or I believe that his person that he's supposed to heal, but have him heal, kiss him on his forehead. Like, there was a strong connection there. Rocio. When I saw Rocio kiss Javier on the forehead, her husband on the forehead, like, the father of her kids on the forehead, but knowing that he was abusive, knowing that they were separated, it was complicated. That hurt. That kind of, like, it stuck. Like, I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to see the person that I love in the casket like that. No. So I was asking my dad, like, no, I don't. He's like, oh, it's going to be you. Well, then so be it. And he's like, just know your children are not going to find you like that. What you mean? So, not with Jesus and God. My people did not believe in Jesus, and they did not believe in God. That's what I'm fighting for. The children that have helped me through this whole process along the way. My mom was very abusive to us when we were little. We were never good enough. But as I grow up, I'm like, oh, celebrities get like that all the time. They always feel like they're never good enough, and that's why they're in the spotlight, is because somebody sees it. Somebody always sees Hollywood. There's a talent, there's a scout. Someone always sees a potential in somebody. It's like Simon Cowell, the same fucking thing. I think that's what helped me with Leonardo da Vinci, because I really didn't like the Mona Lisa. I'm like, why is the Mona Lisa so popular when he did other things? And he kept saying too, like, it's fake. So crazy that I see cop cars and I think killer whales. I think killer whales, oh, my friends. So I go, oh, my friends. And then Westminster police cars are turning all black. And I'm like, oh, that's funny, because in song, our uniforms were all black, because that's what the coach liked, black. She said, like, black was better. And I'm like, oh, that's funny, because I like the white. The white looked clean. Like our uniforms looked white. It looked cute. It looked pretty. I liked it, because it looked, to me, I was like old school fashion, like the white. And she's like, black is gonna be all our song. It's cheered, it's different, but for song, our uniforms turned black instead of white that year. I think it was, yeah. So I'm like, oh, it sucks, because I really kind of wanted a white uniform, but I got black, and I'm like, oh, it kind of grew on me. But yeah, because I went Halloween one time, I tried on my sister's friend's uniform from the Buick. No, she was cheerleader for somebody from LA. I think it was a Buick. I don't know. I think I'm saying it wrong. Anyways, so I tried it on, and the colors were burgundy, gold, and white, and it was really pretty. So I'm like, so that's what the look I wanted, like that old school look. Oh, and it had a sweater. It was one of those sweater ones. It was really pretty. So, but nah, got this one, got the black one. But I noticed that Missy was in tune. Like I noticed, like, when she was driving, like when she would take us to a competition for dancing, she would drive, but she would constantly do a routine in her head. She was constantly dancing in her head. And I'm like, that's what I'm doing. That's what exactly I'm doing. So I got to be doing something right. So, yeah. Like my ancestors were just talking to me through that. And like telling me other shit. And the fact that I saw her, not that I saw her like a year and a half or a half a year ago, 6 months ago, and I told her about Sarah. She's an evil person. And Missy was a type of it's kind of like Hollywood housewives, the housewives of Hollywood or something like that. Gossip. I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that type of environment. I like the environment of hiking, family bonding, exploring, trying new things. Not gossiping and exploiting your kids, or like ignoring your kids too. The city staff of Westminster is just to blame as much as the city council, because they keep letting it happen. When they should be like, you know what, we're getting abused, our residents are getting abused, where the community is not doing so good, that they're not even thinking about the fucking children, and yet no adults stepping up. And Amy West is like scared or stalking, people stalking. I'm like, I got people stalking me and whatnot. They're doing the same shit to me. And like, am I scared? Am I like paranoid? Fuck no. Fuck no. Am I scared of you watching me? Fuck no, I ain't scared shit. Cause what am I fucking doing? You should be scared of me. And which I know you are, because I got nothing to hide. Everything's fucking clean on me. I'm watching the dead watch me watch you. You're acting like a fool. I wanted to be a class clown in high school, and I think I achieved that quietly. Like it was a joke. I got mad. No one's fucking listening. By the time senior year comes around, fuck it. McDonald's, here I come. Here I am now. In my nightmare. I had a dream yesterday. I cleaned up. And I cleaned up yesterday, and in my dream, I turn around and I'm like, what's this stuff on the floor? Where did it come from? And I realize it's all knocked down. Someone's trying to turn it upside down. And then I remembered again. I remember like, yeah, I did have a dream. Someone's trying to fuck with my home inside. And I got nothing. They're just mad. It's like a table. Yeah, it's like Lauren Tapia, what Lauren Tapia would do. I would like clean up, like the house would be already clean, have dinner already set for him, his clothes already in the bathroom, his clean clothes already in the bathroom. So when he comes out of when all he has to do is come home, take a shower, doesn't have to look for his clothes. The clothes are already there in the shower, wait for him, and then the food's done. And then the kids are ready for him to tell them the story about their day. And then we can play video games or go wherever. But of course, he'll never have time. So I said to myself, and I said to his spirit team and my spirit team, whoever I'm getting him ready for whatever to come. But meanwhile, I know I'm telling him he's killing me. He's hurting me every time I'm hurting. I found him online. Whatever's online, it's going to come out. It's going to come out. It's going to come out. I told him. I was calm. It took me a whole 2 days to fucking calm my fucking self down, to be like, I'm not going to scream at him. I'm not going to yell at him. I'm going to find out what's going fucking on, because this is fucking scary as shit, what I found out. So I got pizza. Took me fucking 2 days because I hacked into his phone because my grandmother gave me his fucking password. Ordered pizza, got him Starbucks, got his favorite drinks at Starbucks, got myself a Starbucks drink, and took the kids to Miles Square Park, to their favorite park area. And I told Lauren I've been having something to say to him, and I want to say it. So I had a picnic and everything. I had the kids play, and I said, Lauren Tapia, you have anything to say to me? And he's like, no. I'm like, you sure about that? 3 fucking times. You sure about that? And I go, well, I have something for you. And he's scared. Fucking scared. Okay, what? I found out what you're doing. He's like, what? And I go, Craigslist. And he's like he's just like, how are you? What's all this? What's the piece of what? Why did you do this? Why did you give me the drink? Why didn't you tell me? Well, why? And he was scared. He was scared. Then the bitch was playing me. Then I started doing the same shit to him, because he didn't fucking say sorry. He didn't fucking tell me. He didn't show me the fucking credit card receipt or nothing. Where were you? I need help with the boys now. And now you're going to use my boys against me? Ain't gonna happen. Over my dead body brings a lot more to this shit. Lauren Tapia, I had to pretend. After I found out, it was over. That was over. I just had to find out, how am I going to forgive myself? How am I going to forgive this situation? I'm going to find out who was really behind this shit. And I'm finding out. I'm finding out right now. And the fact that you're trying to paint me out to your family members is disgusting, and they will come out. It will come out, because Mexico's fucking right there. Love it. Deportation. Perfect. Mafia? Cartels? They don't scare me. They really don't. Because to me, they're just misunderstood. They really are. They're being neglected, abused. So, and they have a lot of dead spirits that are attached to them, that they're going to have, if they detox, that's all it takes, is them to detox. And their spirit, that spirit is going to be, the demons are just going to release. And they just need that time to release. So however they're going to detox, it's going to detox. But I'm not for the government. I'm all Mexico. And with Mexico is children, and it brings the indigenous tribes. Mexico also brings Egyptians. I don't know all the warriors. I don't know all the names. Again, death is another language. So, if people don't come talk to me truthfully, then I don't know. I just know where to put my energy at, and the Native American community has been lying to their people for years now, and I'm glad to put that out. And there is a sister on Instagram that I found, and she keeps talking about her sister being murdered, and I gotta find her again, but her sister keeps popping up in my head because she brings me her, like, why is it nothing happened? Why is it nothing? Why? So I'm asking Russell, what does this actually mean? Russell means I'm actually talking. I didn't understand it. He's showing me places, and it's all for money. It's all, well, we got a grant, like, I'm going to the new place, Sacred Hearts, and we got a grant, this and that, to help out this and that, and the 988 number is, and I'm like, the 998 number is false, doesn't work. And then all of a sudden, a couple other people start saying, yeah, it doesn't work, and they're like, we have a convention coming up for 998 number, to see if it works or not. The waste of money when it could be stopped now. If Trump couldn't do his job in 4 years before, he can't do this now for 4 years. He's done. He had 4 years to do what he said he was going to do, and he failed to do it. You can't come back and say, you're going to do it again. You fucked up the first time. You can't get a second time. You can't. You lost it. You failed to do it in the 4 years. You couldn't do it. This other president couldn't do it. Don't come back and telling us more lies saying you can do it when you couldn't do it. Why don't you tell us what went wrong? Show us your game plan, like fucking football does. Like how football tells us the aftermath, what you're going to do, with your strategy. Shows like that, but no, it hasn't been. It's been fucking race card this whole fucking time. Trump is not fucking religious at all. He doesn't believe in the fucking Bible. If anything, he knows that Jesus is a fake prophet. He knows the Pope is going down. He knows this. He knows that that's how he was able to get election, is because that Bible helped him. It was a stepping stool for him. Just like all the other presidents did. George Washington didn't believe in it either. He believed in the Native American. I love you, boys, and I'll see you soon. I'm bored, I'm tired, I don't know what to say. I miss you boys so much. The long distance relationship with the dead, talking on the phone like this, it's really neat. Never thought to be a walking billboard, but hey, why not? YOLO, and then the gravestone, my grave site, my marker. It won't even, it's just gonna turn into nature anyway, so. If the Sherman Oak Cemetery didn't have markers for the children, then why should I should say something now before I'm dead and no one's gonna care like them. That's my point. I'm using this platform. I've been using this platform since COVID. Before COVID, to get help and seek help, but no. I knew this mental health was going to come up. The universe is going to be appointed people. So whoever's going to get me is going to be appointed as a universe. Like, it's going to click. I ain't going to know. People are going to know. The dream synchronicities, showing up in random places. Like, oh, I just have a feeling I gotta go here. And then you go here, and then your ancestors are saying the same thing to somebody else, and then bam. You compare notes. Once you compare notes, be like, who sent you here? Oh, I just had a feeling. And then you're like, I had a feeling too. Then you'll compare notes and be like, I know who sent me here. Most likely it's Michael Jackson playing his games like he always does. So it's either Michael Jackson, Apollo, Hermes is always involved in it. But if someone actually brings up those names, then you know there's a game plan ahead. So it's always nice to know what kind of music they listen to, because that is another gate. Just think of it, you're meeting the gatekeepers. And when you meet the gatekeepers, you gotta dress to impress. Because what if they're gonna ask you to be a keeper, and that's something to be honored? So how are you going to hold a gate? How are you going to make sure no one's gonna be coming through, that's gonna do harm to your kingdom? Like, you gotta make sure. Yeah. Treat your heart like it's a kingdom. Treat your heart, your soul, and feed it what really grows. Because we need more wildlife, we need more nature, we need more animals to help us heal, because we're damaging our earth. That's the climate. Animals can't survive in this climate. Love you, boys.